gentlemen, boys and girls, children of Georgia Gwinnett College, welcome back to our Instagram of Grizzly_talk on IGTV. Of course, we're back in the studio of Swanky Studios, and you guys saw the announcements, and yes, we're happy to announce that we are officially back, not only for IGTV, but we're back with the Green Room with K.L.P, Kennedy Patterson. I like to say K.L.P a lot because we just finished the show, y'all, but it's good to be back in front of a camera, also back in front of a mic, but in front of the camera for you guys. And let me give you guys a little breakdown of what we're doing for this show, The Green Room. Now, this show has been a while, a long awaited, redone and remastered and redone. New stage here at Swanky Studios. We rebuilt the stage for you guys for a more good visual view of the show, and hopefully you guys like the little setup we have going up here for our Instagram of Grizzly_talk. Also, we're premiering our shows on our audio platforms of Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and also Amazon Music. Yes, we are officially on Amazon Music. All you have to do is go to Amazon Music, type in the app, and type in Grizzly Talk Podcast or GTP 94.6, so that way you guys don't miss an epic episode of the Grizzly Talk Podcast, the Grizzly Growl Show, and now this show, The Green Room. So it's good to be back, of course. We have some things to talk about here today. We're going to do some shout outs on today's show. But first, let's get to a couple of housekeeping things for the show. Now, this is kind of a sponsor for today's show, and hopefully you guys are ready for it. Of course, we all know our good friend Nika Williams. She's celebrating and spreading the awareness of Sickle Cell Awareness Month. You guys saw the commercial that we've done, and hopefully you guys really paid attention to it because it's very important. Now, as September is almost close to the end of this month, we are still offering the shirts for $30. She's offering shirts for $30, and 25% of the proceeds will go to the Sickle Cell Foundation. So please be sure to order your shirts today. All you have to do is email her and direct message her on Instagram. Her Instagram is blue, the number 3, print _. Again, that's blue 3 print _. DM her now so that way you can order your shirts. And again, 25% of the proceeds will go to the Sickle Cell Foundation. And also, we're going to sweeten the deal for you guys here on today's show. You guys know that KLP Entertainment, we have a e-store. And of course, our e-store is offering our next edition of shoes for the month of September called the Pumpkin Spice. Of course, all you have to do is go to the KLP e-store, the online retailer store, order your pair of shoes, and of course, 50% of your proceeds will also go to the Sickle Cell Foundation. So again, please go out and do your orders today. Getting ready for the holidays. Holidays are around the corner, so if you want to get a nice pair of shoes or a shirt for a special friend for this holiday season, I recommend you guys. And of course, you're giving back to the community for the Sickle Cell Foundation awareness, of course. So now let's get on to the fun things. Of course, I like to talk about a lot of RSOs on our podcast. We're also going to do that on our show here today, so hopefully you guys are ready for it. Of course, I have my handy dandy phone here. My producer Tyrus told me before we started filming, make sure you have your phone so that way you don't forget to know what's going on. So this is kind of a special announcement as part of GGC International Student Association. Of course, they sent this through our DMs, and of course, we're going to talk about it. Of course, the Global Chit Chat is going to be September 23rd, 2020. Of course, at 1 p.m., it's going to be a Zoom meeting. So it's going to be very exciting because all you have to do, you can do it in the comfort of your own home. All you have to do is have the Zoom app. Of course, come and talk to us about explore diverse topics, volunteer opportunities, and play fun games. Of course, you can contact at the CMA ACCEPHAS. I'm spelling it out so that way you guys know at gc.edu if you have any further questions. Of course, they have a QR code. Go ahead and scan that QR code, and please be sure to follow their Instagram. It's GGCISA. Again, that's GGCISA for more content for them. Grizzly Serves coming back. They're doing some very, very good things. Of course, SGA Virtual Town Meeting is going up Thursday, September 24th, 2020. Of course, 2 p.m. meeting will be on Microsoft Teams. So if you guys want to take a look at the town meeting, it's very important. This is the time where a lot of RSOs are doing a lot of town meetings because they want to know the importance of it. They want to know what's going out for sure. And of course, you guys can follow our radio station again, like I mentioned, GTP 94.6, for many shows like the Grizzly Growl Show. Now, that show, they really been doing really well in their viewership there, and we've seen it. And of course, they're also on a radio station of GTP 94.6 on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and also Amazon Music. So if you guys haven't seen the Grizzly Growl Show yet, what are you waiting for? Go out and see it today for sure. About on today's show is something that I wanted to get a little bit more unfiltered with. I wanted to kind of break the ice a little bit on today's show. Of course, a lot of people follow GGC's Instagram account, and they noticed that you would notice that the virtual information session will be coming up this month. This is for up and coming college freshmen, maybe high school seniors right now, getting ready to graduate. So this is something that I wanted to talk about on today's show because it's something that I found very, very interesting, and I wanted to really end it in an open-ended question to let the viewers make that decision, make you think about the future of GGC within the next year. Let's say the year of 2021. Now we all know that this year, 2020 hasn't been that great of a year in terms of college interaction and student interaction for GGC. So GGC is thinking about a lot of things to not only perfect GGC inquiries, but to really make things a little bit different so that way freshmen, when they're coming to GGC, they're more excited about the college experience. Now, this was something that I've been thinking about for a very, very long time because everything's going virtual. Everyone's doing Zoom meetings. Everyone's doing Microsoft Teams meetings. What would lead to the future of that culture for GGC? And again, I leave that at an open-ended question. Let you guys determine that because, a lot of things have changed. And they predict, and when I say they, I'm thinking, GGC facilities and officials, they believe that they're going to be open next year, fully 100% open next year, like the coronavirus never happened. Now, I want to know in the comments, of course, what do you think about that? Do you think GGC will be open up fully for the semester of spring of 2021 and fall of 2021, or will things go like there are now? Now, I won't be here to experience that of next year because, of course, I'm graduating in December, but I want to leave that to kind of get the people thinking. We noticed a lot of departments, and in particular, for an example, GGC Athletics are doing both their sports in the spring, soccer, plus baseball, softball, and also tennis spring sports. So that's very interesting to see how they're going to do that for sure. So a lot of other departments are thinking about ways to really what I like to call a backup method or a catch-up method where you're pushing everything for spring 2021 and to see what comes out of it. I honestly think they might be open fully for spring of 2021, and it's going to be one epic year that a student would never forget because students are finally coming back on campus for the first time in a long time to where they're more interactive to students. Now, I do think they're still going to implement the coronavirus tactics to make sure every student is wearing a mask and kind of still keep their social distancing. I honestly don't think coronavirus will be going away very soon. Do I think it's going to die down? Possibly, maybe, yeah. But I don't think it's going to be completely over until a few years from now. But that's not gonna stop from the show from running. Of course, that's my expression while we're here in the studio. Always have the show running. The show must go on, and that's what I think GGC has, that terminology that the show must go on, and everything must go back to where they once were in order. Now, again, GGC, like any other college, they have to make their profits. They have to make their quotas. And that's as a business perspective, that makes sense. So GGC is thinking about a lot of business opportunities and a lot of business decisions for the future of GGC, being that it's still such a newly college. Do I think GGC might become a university? Yeah, maybe in a few years. But I do think they're going to come back to normal in spring of 2021 with some different things going on, some different outlooks on how to interpret it for GGC. So let me know what you guys think about that. Do you think they're going to be coming back for spring of 2021 fully 100%? Honestly, I think they might. I won't be here to see, but maybe they might come back fully. And, who knows what the future might hold for sure for GGC. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's show. A little open-ended question. Hopefully you guys like what we got going on here. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this setup again. This setup Took a couple of weeks to build, but hopefully you guys enjoy it for the Green Room with Kennedy Patterson. Of course, please be sure to listen to all of our platforms: Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and also Amazon Music and Audible. Again, all you have to do is download the Amazon Music app if you have a paid subscription. Type in Grizzly Talk Podcast or the GTP 94.6 radio station, so that way you don't miss a newer episode from us here at Grizzly Talk Podcast. As always, drink water every 15 minutes, stay safe, and go Grizzlies.